thank you for coming on the pod.
Of course.
I am actually really excited because I always say in podcasts, I love getting to know people if I don't know much about them to start with, because then by the end, I'm like, oh, cool. Like doing my research is fun, but getting to talk to you in person is much better. And I need to know why on your TikTok, why are people sending you flowers and why you're peeing your pants?
Oh, okay. Well, my boyfriend was giving me flowers.
Oh,
I've gotten a lot of flowers in the past couple months. I'm like, wow, this is the most flowers I've ever gotten.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm peeing my pants a lot.
Come on.
I don't know what the is happening. I'm
like actually
worried.
full peeing?
No, but I'm like taking a step and oop, squirt. Like a lot. And it's happening more and more. And I'm like, what is going on?
Do you want to dive into it? I have some thoughts.
Okay, tell me. I haven't been to the doctor in years.
You should go.
I know. Oh, I did. Actually, I was in the emergency room a little bit ago for kidney stone. So I'm wondering if
there you go.
Yeah, right?
There's got to be something tied to that. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Yeah, it's okay.
I always heard about my girlfriends who've had babies saying that happens.
Yeah.
But then I went to a trampoline, like a jump.
Like a Sky Zone or something?
With my niece and nephew, and I was peeing every time I jumped. And I was like, wait a second, if I'm like this now.
I know.
Does that just come with age?
I think it does.
No!
People say so people on my TikTok are like, do pelvic floor exercises.
Oh, yeah.
So that you stop peeing your pants.
Are you going to
try? I don't know. I might just keep peeing my pants.
There's things for that. There's like, there's one girl that I know, Erin Opria. She's a fitness trainer, and she like promotes them. It's like a thing, almost like a tampon, but for pee.
Oh,
if you'd like to, if a new brand deal comes your way,
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, girls gotta eat, you know.
Exactly, I'm into it.
Also, your IG story. Please tell me you're a fan of I Think You Should Leave.
Oh my gosh, yes. I just saw that you responded to my story. I'm like, thank you. You get it. Yes. You've got to be right next to me for it to look real. We've got to make money off this. It's my favorite thing to say. I can't stop saying it.
So I was with one of my friends from Dance with the Stars who just came out with a app for his fitness account, Alan Burston, but his thing is called Burst 10. And he does 10-minute fitness
Play on words,
things.
yeah.
Love a pun. And he was like, I want to promote it with that sound.
Yeah.
And he's like, but so many people don't get it.
Which is, I'm like, everyone should get it. It's the best show.
Slick hair, sloppy steaks. I'm obsessed with him.
Steaks, I know. I think he's a genius.
He is.
He's so funny.
He is a comical genius. And have you seen him like in interviews too? Because he like can switch back and forth from like you could tell he's like an intelligent human then can go into a character. And
I think to be like super funny, you have to be a very smart person.
Yes, I agree. I agree because I'm really funny.
And yeah, me too. We're really smart.
We're really smart and really funny. So you're hungover.
Yes, I'm hungover.
Tell me what you did last night.
Okay, so I wasn't going to go out. I had my whole night planned. I was going to stay in. And then I haven't seen my best friend in a while. Yeah. And I haven't been in the city. And I haven't been partying as hard as I used to. And I am a partier at heart. I used to party really, really hard. The past couple months, I've slowed it down a little bit. And I was sitting in my bed. It was like 10 p.m. Like, I kind of want to party. So I texted my friend or I called her. I'm like, we're going out. And then we went out. And my friend doesn't know how to leave. And of course, when I'm with her, I'm in it.
Right.
So she didn't want to leave. So we were out until 4 a.m.
Oh,
it was one of those. I know. And I was mixing shit. I was drinking beer and wine and tequila and vodka.
I'm going to throw up. May I ask how old you are?
24.
Oh, okay. You're fine. I don't remember the last time I've really done that till 4 a.m. But the last time I did, I was 37. I'm now 38. And at 37, I almost died.
Yeah. I'm scared. It's just my hangovers are getting progressively.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I actually usually don't get hungover and I can party.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it's a mindset a little bit too.
It's a little bit of a mindset.
And a little bit of alcoholism.
And a little bit of alcohol. My mom's like, I think you've just trained your liver and body. And I'm not sure if that's the best, but but I get my liver checked all the time. I go get blood work done. I make sure I'm still good.
Exactly.
And it's good.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
It's great. I'm like, better than good.
How?
Yeah.
What
I'm like, it's a liver made of steel. Yeah. And I swear, so I did a food sensitivity test and I was so scared they're going to tell me you're allergic to berries and strawberries and raspberries and everything that's in wine. But they're like, that's your superfood.
Really?
All the reds and all the apples and citrus. And I was like, Yes.
It was made to happen.
So I'm really happy about it. But I'm sorry you're hungover. It's
okay.
It's
feeling
later
okay.
in the day, so it feels like an appropriate time to
like
have a drink, get the hair of the dog.
Like the delusional hungover where you're just like out of it and like
where you're still
silly.
drunk.
Yeah. That's how I was feeling today. Like we recorded before this and it was crazy. I was like, what the f am I saying? But
I
it was
know that
fun.
feeling.
Yeah.
I went last night to meet my girlfriend for a drink, and this is the first time I've ever done this. I had one and I went home.
No shit. I see. That's something I lack, and I always
say
I'm gonna do it. How did you do that?
I don't know.
That's willpower.
I honestly, I'm a grown adult now. I went home and I was like,
I'm a grown adult.
I ordered in and I got to bed at a reasonable hour and I finished a book.
Wow.
I know, and I'm like, New York's not even my home, so it's not like, it's because it was what, Tuesday last night?
Yeah. Oh, I love a Tuesday though.
Come on.
I party every Tuesday.
Why? What is it about Tuesdays?
Something about a Tuesday in the air in New York City is the best.
Because
the best.
Is it more like the real ones are out?
Yes. Every Tuesday's popping every single week. Not just because it's fashion week. Every Tuesday is so fun. New York City people, back me up on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you like fashion week when it's in the city?
I do, and I do. I hate that there's so much traffic.
Yeah.
Also, people are a little more intimidating, and I don't know if I love it because people are like scary and you're getting looks and you feel like you have to dress a certain way and like look the part.
I'm telling you what, I wore this morning. I've done 4 podcasts today.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't think people realize how much talking that is, and like interviewing is draining. When I have to do back-to-back interviews.
I never get drained till after though.
Yeah, and then you're like,
like I get home and I go, am I okay? Like I can't form a sentence and I'm tired and I'm grumpy. And then I'm like, oh, it's because I talked all day. But when I'm in it, I'm in it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I'm loving this, and I'm like, and then I get home and go,
yeah, my brain doesn't work.
But I feel like New York is already intimidating to me, and when it's fashion week, I just get like overwhelmed with.
Yeah, it's a lot. New York, like you said, is intimidating to begin with. People are just. I don't know. A lot of people here are also just like trying to be something they're not.
Yeah.
So especially with fashion week, it's like
draining.
Times a million.
God.
And I don't know. This is kind of my first fashion week where I'm like doing things and going to events and stuff. Yeah. So I'm really like I feel out of place at them because you know how like people have like a switch to turn on when they do like the influencer shit or whatever. Yeah. I'm the same person in every room I walk into. So
I love that.
I know it's a blessing and a curse.
Person.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't have it. Like everyone like has this switch they flip on. I don't know. It's draining and scary to me.
But that's so cool because that's what I strive to be. I want to be the same in every interview, every person. Like that was my goal when I went on The Bachelor. I wanted all my family and friends to go like, that's exactly who she is.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a good quality, especially at 24. Me, I did not have that.
I know. I kind of was like forced to have it because I'm like been doing this shit for 3 years now.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's part of your job
to make or break.
Yeah, because you are kind of put in front of a microphone and you can only not be yourself for so long.
I know. I tried in the beginning. I was like trying to have this like I used to like write scripts for my podcast and stuff and like have certain ways I wanted to be. Crumbled. It was terrible. And now that I'm me, it's popping off.
And I bet now from you being exactly who you're supposed to be, it's successful.
Because you can tell.
You can see through. I cannot with people that are forced online. Like I get turning it on, and I get like, I'm gonna like sit here and then I'll pull up my phone and I'll be like a certain way. But turning it on to like another level always icks me out.
I know, and there's so many people I've met, and not even in a negative way. It's just weird. The people that I meet, and they're completely different than who they are online.
Yes.
In a better way. Like I like them more in person.
Yes.
I see them online. I'm like, oh, I don't really think I like you. Yes. And then I meet them. I'm like, wait, you're great.
That happens all the time, especially even people like on reality TV where I think I'm going to not like them at all. And then they come on my show and I'm like, you're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The internet is such a mind.
Yeah, it truly is. And it's just an echo chamber too. So like you see one thing, you're like, I believe it. I'm bound to believe it.
Yeah.
It's just scary.
It is scary. The internet is a scary place.
It's scary, dark place.
It is scary dark. You are a busy gal.
Yes, booked and busy.
Booked and freaking busy. I love it. Last week you were running on no sleep. You were flying back and forth from New York to South Carolina. Is that where it was?
Yeah, I was New York, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Boston, everywhere. I feel like I'm in a new state every day.
Like, are you tired?
Exhausted.
Yeah.
My brain doesn't work. But also, I was having this conversation with Dixie today, actually, on my podcast. It's like, I'd rather say yes and do everything and just like jump out on everything while I have the chance. Because I don't want to.
You're going to say that and then you're going to be
dead.
My age and go, Oh shit, I'm still saying yes to
I
everything.
know, but it's
But
always
you have
been
the
me.
energy right now to do
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I've always just been a go.
Where are you from?
Boston.
Oh, I love Boston. I
Me
love
too.
people from Boston too. I feel like
I think they're the best.
they're real. You're
Yeah.
real.
Hell yeah.
You are who you are. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so you're from Boston and you're go go go. So that you actually enjoy that.
Yeah, I actually do.
So,
I
like-
can't sit still. I
Okay,
can't. I mean, I can. I
But you
like
don't
my
enjoy
quiet
that.
time, but
got it.
I don't know. I really like to be doing things at all times.
Do you feel pressure for like to go 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 and keep saying yes and like build, because you're building something right now.
Yeah.
You're like building your empire, you're building your audience, you're building this thing that you are really good at.
Yeah.
So I feel like that probably comes with a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, I feel pressure for myself because I feel when I don't do things, I like get in my head, yeah, you're lazy. Why aren't you doing this? You could be doing
Especially
that.
in a city like New York.
Yeah, it's New York.
Yeah.
Like I've been going a lot to Oklahoma and there's nothing to do there. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is a mind because like New York is, you don't realize that it's like such a bubble. Like I think the whole world is like New York and everyone's fast and it's crazy.
Come
and
to
then
Nashville.
you can go see normal people and it's like, oh no, not everyone's insane.
Nashville's like the complete opposite. I'm in the grocery store.
Yeah, what is it like in Nashville?
Slow.
Really?
Slow paced. I mean, I'm in the grocery store and I was in the line to check out. Every line is so long and people are just like talking. Like,
Yeah, that's like Oklahoma.
yeah.
And
Yes,
I'm like,
it probably
what?
is very similar where it's like,
Yeah.
it's not just you bump into someone, it's oh, bless your heart. Well, you better go out
Yes.
and watch for the umbrella. The rain today. You better have an umbrella. How
Yes, so-
far do you live from here? Did you go to church on Sunday? Like,
it keeps going.
and it just keeps,
going.
and they're doing
How's
that
your
in the
mother?
line,
How's your
and
father?
oh my gosh. And I live in like a suburb of Nashville where it's even more like that. Like I feel like it's old school Southern.
Yeah,
And it's like charming at the same time, but I'm like, can we fucking go?
I know. Where are you from? Oh, you're Canada.
Yeah.
So what's it like there?
I don't even remember. I've been gone from Canada since. Oh no, that's not true. I've been gone from my small town since I was 19. But
I left home at like 17 and never came back to.
Yeah, that's I was just turned 19 and then I lived in Vancouver, which feels like a bigger city in Canada. But I've been in Nashville for 7 years. I feel like Canada's kind of chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nowhere's like New York though.
Nowhere's like New York. It's crazy. I hated it for the first. I've lived here for 3 years now.
You got to surrender to it.
You do.
Yeah.
You have to let it take you. You have to let it shit on you and
Yes.
swallow you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
And if you stay, you stay. And you did it. You did
Yes.
the damn thing.
And
or
then
you
you're
get
one
the
of
fuck out.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you go.
Yeah, now that I've been here for 3 years, I know it's only 3. 3 years in New York years is like
Oh, that's a
dog years.
lot.
It's like 7.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can say I've earned it.
That you have.
Yeah.
You're like spitting on the streets now.
Yeah.
And like
I'm just getting in fist fight. I got in 2 fist fights before I came here.
perfect.
It's easy. It's a regular
Easy.
day.
It's probably with like Elmo
Yeah.
in Times Square. That
Yeah.
guy creeps me out.
I know.
I'm like, my niece and nephew wanted to go to Times Square, and I was like, you're gonna get traumatized.
I know everyone wants to go to Times Square when they come here. I'm
It's
like,
the worst.
it's not where you want to go. I get it, see the thing, but New York is so much cooler than Times Square.
I feel like it's cool for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you're like, get me out of here.
too much.
It's like getting into my brain. Like you'd want to get in there for 5 seconds
and then get the hell out.
Yeah. This episode of Off the Vine is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, sometimes I love my brain, and other times I'm like, what you doing up there, girl? Like when I'm trying to fall asleep and just things won't shut off. And I know that a good night's sleep is good for me, but my brain be like, sorry, not tonight, honey. It's time to run you through your entire to-do list and biggest fears and maybe play a TikTok song on repeat. Ugh. Anyways, well, therapy helps you work through those thoughts so you can work for yourself instead of against yourself. We are all on the same team here, brain. Therapy has obviously helped me in so many ways, from major things such as loss and grief to setting boundaries with work to learning just how to let go of things that are maybe out of my control. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It is entirely online, which I love, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. So just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time, no additional charge, so make sure you find the right fit for you. And make sure your brain is your friend. With BetterHelp, visit betterhelp.com/vine today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/vine. Hey, have you guys ever noticed that I kind of love skincare. I have learned so much about my skin over the past, 8 years from trying different products, trying to find ones that actually work. And it's always hard to know what will work with your skin. So take the guesswork out of skincare and simplify your skincare routine with Curology. Curology makes personalized prescription skincare products and treats a variety of skin conditions, including acne, clogged pores, fine lines, dark spots, and rosacea. A licensed dermatology provider prescribes you a personalized formula that addresses your specific skin concerns. Alicia and I each got our own custom formula, actually. It was really exciting. We were both surprised with just how easy it was. Just had to fill out the quiz. That was actually fun. And share pictures of our faces, and the products were shipped directly to our doors. No need to hassle with in-office appointments, which I don't like inconvenience. So we love convenience around here. Now, get up to 6 skincare products free, up to a $52 value with free shipping and a no-cost consultation with a licensed dermatology provider when you go to Curology.com/Vine. Go to Curology.com/Vine for this free offer. That's Curology.com/Vine. Prescription products are excluded from free product offer. Applies only to your first box. Subject to consultation. New subscribers only. See Curology.com for full details.
I have a tattoo that says "You wouldn't last a day" in my head.
You have a tattoo that says that?
Mm-hmm. Still woozy quote.
I'm obsessed. Shut up. What other tattoos do you have?
Oh, I've got a lot of tattoos.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my arm's a little tattooed up. Yeah, it's like
Okay,
a little patchwork.
Wait, I want more funny ones.
Okay, this one, my cat's names are Mango and Ollie, so I got a Mango Ollieing on a skateboard. And then isn't that sick? I love that one. This is a pancake stack with an 18 in it. Like, just such random shit. This is like a little Mustang because me and my dad used to sing Mustang Sally for karaoke when I was little. So sweet. They all have like cute little meanings. I love tattoos. I used to be so scared of them.
Really? I love them too.
And I'm just like,
I think the more random, the better.
Yeah, they all have like specific, not like deep meanings, but like it's like memories.
Everyone thinks tattoos need to be like this big thing of like the anniversary of this or like
like someone's gotta die to get a tattoo. Grandma's ink on my shoulder.
Yeah, where I'm like, can't we just? I have teardrops tattooed, so I can do this.
I love that.
Yeah,
yeah. I have like a ghost. I don't know why I have a ghost on my pinky. Why? I don't even know I have that. I don't know why I have any of this shit. I just get shit. And I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'll do it. And I don't regret any of them, which is crazy.
Everybody always says, oh, you'll regret it when you're older. I'm like, I'll think it's hilarious when I'm older.
And it's like memories. I don't know. I look at them as memories.
Yeah. You're like, I won't forget the time that this happened. Exactly. It like keeps you present.
Yeah. Like look at them and I'm like, I remember the exact like time period.
And I think it's cool because you know you're where you want to be in life if you can get finger tats.
Yeah.
You know? Like
I know, bro, it was bold. I didn't know at that time I shouldn't have got him. I could have got him now, but it was like, bro, what are you doing? But I did it and it worked out. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. I love random tattoos. I have like 14 random tattoos. Like I've got like an X's initials on my foot and
love that.
Yeah, just what is
and
my
who cares?
worst?
It's like a
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
The only one I don't like is I have like music notes and stars behind my ears. And I thought that was pretty stupid. But
I have a bad one. It's really bad.
What is it?
I got it in Cleveland. I thought it was a 2 stars on Yelp was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
God.
And I went and it was this like disgusting tattoo shop. It's just this Rose because I thought my grandmother's name was Rose. I never met her. Found out her name was Claire after I got a tattoo. No! And it's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah.
Wait, I have a Rose.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's way better than mine.
Come on, you got a Rose because you thought your grandma's name was Rose. You never met her and found out her name's Claire.
Found out her name was Claire because my middle name is Rose. So I was like, her name has to be.
You are slowly but surely becoming one of my most favorite people I've ever met in my life. Oh,
I love it.
Okay, wait, what's the one on your arm? You wouldn't last a day in my head?
Yeah, you wouldn't last a day in my head.
It's amazing. Do you believe that?
A warfare up there, yeah.
What's going on up there?
A battlefield. I don't know, man. There's so many things.
That makes for great podcasting, though.
I know it does.
Tell everybody what your podcast is about.
Okay, I have 2. Plan Brie is me and my best friend Grace. We've been best friends since we were 10.
Cute.
She's my co-host. It's really just shooting the shit, talking like this, kind of just telling stories.
Yeah.
We live crazy, hectic lives, and we're very brutally honest. We're very straightforward. We're very Boston.
Yeah.
We don't sugarcoat anything. And we just fuck around on it. It's awesome. It feels like, I think our fan base feels like they're our best friend too. And it's like just like a safe place. Talk about anything, say anything. There's no judgment. Thank God. Because we say a lot. Yeah. No one judges us, thank God. We won't judge you in return.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. We have a bunch of guests on too. And then BFFs is like the opposite world. It's so different. It's me and Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards it's like TikTok drama or like influencer drama.
Yeah.
And Dave's 43, Josh is like 21, and then me. So it's like a weird dynamic, but
Yeah.
it's so funny.
That's what makes it funny, though, is the dynamic.
Exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, it would be weird.
Because people think like, oh, you got to align with, you know, people your own age and make it make sense. But the fact that, I mean, Dave's just so funny on his own, but
So
to like
funny.
mix it in with people like the millennial Gen Z kind of.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then like the reference, like nothing makes sense to Dave. And then when he talks, we're like, what are you talking about? It's just really funny. And I think that's why it works.
It is. It's so good. He's someone I find in New York very intimidating, and I don't know why.
He is intimidating
Okay.
for sure, but he is a very nice person. He's just like, he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's from Boston.
Yeah.
So he says it how it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love him for it.
I mean, well, he's brilliant, and
Yeah, he's a
obviously
genius. People don't give him enough credit. He's like,
he is a genius. People don't give him credit, but a lot of people do, but I feel like those people don't want to give him credit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll silently give him credit or want to do what he does.
Yeah. People just think he's like some internet like silly guy like making pizza reviews. I'm like, dude, he just sold his company for like $300 million.
He's a businessman.
Yeah, he's very smart. Everything's calculated that he does.
Do you go into the office all the time for?
Yeah, well, I do 3 recordings a week. So
That's a lot.
I go into my studio a lot. I used to go in a lot more, but now that I've like figured out my brand, I just go in for that.
Yeah.
You know, because at first when you get into Barstool, they just throw you to the wolves and they're like, figure out what's going to make us money and going to keep you a job.
Yeah.
So you just you're there every day and you're just trying shit and going on shows.
So yeah, like what does the content creating look like for you? You guys just, because you're in the office, there's so many different rooms, there's so many different.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Have you been there?
Yes.
It's huge.
It's like it doesn't stop.
I know. And there's a new person every day. I'm like, I've never seen you, but I just say hi to everyone.
Right. But everybody is some sort of creative genius there doing something. And so you must feel inspired going into work
for
a lot.
sure.
Yeah.
When you're there a lot, I mean, it's just so cool to like see the ideas that these people come up with, like shit that you would never think of. They seem so silly. I know. It's really inspiring.
I'm literally at my house by myself being like, what can I do
It's hard
on the internet today?
Yeah.
And then I end up just not.
I know.
I'm so inconsistent.
I know. I feel that. Like, thank God for my podcast because it keeps me consistent and on like a schedule because I have to post it.
Yeah.
But I feel that way a lot of times with like TikTok and stuff. You kind of just get in ruts.
Yeah.
And then you feel, I don't know, sometimes I feel like, oh, everyone hates me. I don't want to post. It's weird.
I go through those phases all the time. And then I'm like, it'll always be the ones where I'm just like, I'm just going to do how I'm feeling and I don't care. And then those are the ones people resonate with. And I'm like, oh,
I know.
Well, why don't I just be myself more often then?
I know.
What a
it's a
novel
runaround.
idea. Yeah. Could you see yourself ever moving out of New York City? Or are you in it now, like 3 years and you're like, I'm a New Yorker?
I'm actually going through this like battle right now. I don't know. I feel like a New Yorker. I want to be a New Yorker.
Thriving.
I love it.
Yeah.
But then I've been leaving a lot and I'm like, I missed nature and I missed like having conversations with people and not like sprinting around for no reason.
Yeah.
Like I miss like looking up and like, I don't know, making eye contact with people, you know? Like it's weird. New York is like avoid. I don't know. It's weird, but I love it at the same time. I would like to be bi-coastal. I really like California a lot. But not like LA,
beautiful.
like
no.
Topanga or like Manhattan
Northern
Beach.
California.
Northern California.
Yes.
I've never been, but I've heard it's the best place on earth.
I mean, it's really magical.
Yeah.
I love Northern California. I can't stand I mean, I like LA for what it is. You just got to take it for what it is.
Yeah.
But I feel that I used to not like New York, kind of same. You said that, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I felt that same way until I got the privilege of being on Broadway for 6 weeks, and
that's incredible.
It was so cool. And so I had to live here. And once you just throw yourself into it,
you have to
start respecting
sink
the culture and like the hustle. Yeah, it's the sink or swim mentality, and you're just like, and then you feel like you can do anything.
I feel invincible a lot, and then I'm like, relax, you're not relax, you're gonna die. But sometimes I feel invincible, and I'm like, it's because of New York. New York has changed my life.
It roughens you up, it toughens you up. It does. Like you see some shit.
Yeah, it like forces you to like really figure out who you are.
It's so true.
It's like dark. It's definitely been scary at sometimes. Like I've been the most depressed I've ever been in this city, and I've been the happiest I've ever been in this city. So it's cool.
You're just
also in my 20s figuring out my life.
Again, to do that in your 20s, like I lived in like happy-go-lucky Vancouver where everybody's just like, let's go green. And like makes eye contact and has conversation. And
that's nice though.
It was, but then I got roughened up in my 30s and then I went backwards where I was like, wait, life isn't just easy and
I know, weird.
I can't trust everybody.
I know, weird.
That was a weird realization for me. Can we talk about Sweet Mary?
Oh, of course we can talk about Sweet Mary. I love Sweet Mary. I'm so excited I get to see her this weekend.
You do?
Yeah, Sweet Mary.
Did you grow up around animals?
I did. Yeah. I love animals is like my number one. I was really socially awkward growing up. I'm kind of an only child. I have 3 half sisters, but they're much older than me.
Yeah.
So I was the only child in my household.
Got it.
And my mom worked like 18 hours a day, and I was like, it was just by myself. So I basically had a farm in my room. Yeah, I would love some more wine. In my bedroom alone, thank you, I had 2 guinea pigs, a lizard, 2 guinea pigs, a lizard, a hamster, a snake. We had 3 cats everywhere, a bird, and a dog. So my best friends were my animals. Like I used to hold meetings with my animals and talk to them. No, it's sad. Like I had no one to talk to when I look back at it. But animals were like my safe place. So now I'm getting to like tap back into that with like the horse.
Yeah, how did you know how to care for a horse?
I don't.
I want a horse.
I don't.
That's like my end goal in life is I want a horse.
Oh my gosh, get a fucking horse.
I feel like connected to them.
Yeah.
Every time I see a horse, like
they're so sweet.
They're the sweetest, but you have to like trust them.
That's the cool part about it. It's like building the relationship. Yeah. That's why I love cats, because if a cat doesn't like you, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat like sniffs out who's good or bad. I don't even need to do it anymore. It's awesome. And I just got 2 more.
Do you really?
On accident.
How do you do this in New York? Aren't you in like a shoebox?
I only have 2 cats in New York, but same thing with Mary. When we came with her, there was 2 cats under a barn and we found them. I was like, we have to keep them.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird to know like people, even like me or in your life, not in your life, like on the streets, know so much about you or like know you from the internet?
Yeah, it's a mind.
Yeah. Some people know deep down in their soul, like you were meant to have a name for yourself and like be that. Like, did you kind of have that feeling or how did this happen?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to do what I'm doing.
You did? Okay,
of course, and I knew I was going to one way or another.
Yeah.
Like I was making videos when I was 10. Like I was making movies in my neighborhood and I would hold auditions and I would cast everybody. I would write the movies, I would direct them, I'd film them. We were 10. So like I knew this is always what I wanted to be doing in a sense, but the podcasting thing is weird because my podcast is very personal. I share everything about my life. So when I go out to bars and I'm just on the street and like people come up to me and they like tell me about my life verbatim, it's kind of like, oh shit, yeah, everyone knows everything about me. Not everyone, but like everyone that pays attention
that comes
to
up
me
and
knows me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe keep it in your diary. Because sometimes I'm like, dude, you share too much. I'm an oversharer.
So am I.
Like
I'm
bad.
Definitely an oversharer. It gets me in trouble a lot.
Yeah. And I'm really honest. I say all the things. Like I don't just share the good. Like I say when I up, I tell people about the things I've done wrong and said wrong. And sometimes it bites me in the ass, but also I feel like it's very helpful to my audience because it's like not everyone that you're watching is perfect. No one is. No. But a lot of people try to portray themselves as such.
Especially on the internet. And you can also tell when people force trying to be real.
Oh my God, yeah.
Or trying to be relatable.
Just goes back. You can always tell when someone's authentic or not.
Oh my God. It's so, some people can't.
I was just going to say, we can because we do this, but there's so many people on the internet. Oh, it makes me so mad when I see someone that I'm like, they shouldn't be getting this love, man. I know this person.
I have to really remove myself from it sometimes because I can go dark. I can be like, well, should I start a Finsta account and start calling them? And then I'm like, no. Because then I get scared. I always thought, I've never had a Finsta account. I've never like created a fake account to do something. I thought about it once and then I went, okay, that means you need some work in here, bitch.
yes.
What's going on in here?
Self-reflection though.
Self-reflection. But then I'm like, what if, you know how on Instagram now it will say, block this account and all future accounts you could make from this.
Yes.
And then I'm like, imagine.
Oh my God, in trouble. I know.
Imagine they're like, then all of a sudden I'm blocked.
I know.
Like, are you Trina 8654?
Oh, that's funny.
You little troll.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
People are probably getting caught with that.
I know. I always think about, and it's always moms. I always find moms hate on me.
The people that say, be a good person, spread kindness with 10 children and on a farm.
Yeah.
They're the meanest people on the internet.
Somebody called me an alcoholic the other day and I went and said God first and then she said, and I love a margarita.
Yeah.
I was like,
come on. It's crazy. People are so hateful and they forget that they're commenting. People forget that we're real people.
Yeah.
And then they say shit and they don't realize that it's a human interaction.
Yeah.
And this is shit that they would never say to someone in person.
Never.
And then when you retaliate, because I retaliate, because I don't give a I don't believe in be the bigger person shit.
No.
I understand.
I will sink right to your
level.
Yeah,
but if you're going to come onto my page and be an asshole to me, and I'm going to come on your page and be an
Yeah.
asshole to you. That's how it works. That's
How
what
does
I'm
that
doing.
feel?
Yeah, it's crazy. And people get mad. I'm like, why? It's so stupid.
Well, it's your choice. And also, like the mom thing. I always, if you're a mom, I don't want to. I'll DM and go. Imagine someone saying that to your daughter.
Yes, always. I always hit them where it hurts, and I'll do the
hit 'em
DMs
where
too.
It hurts.
I'll be like, man,
you go low, I go lower.
I could make you feel bad for a week. I can make you feel bad for a week.
I like pin the troll comments.
Oh my
sometimes,
gosh,
I'm like, get them.
Always, yeah.
But speaking of moms, not that you will be a mom like that, but you want to be a mom, don't you?
I
Talk
want to be a
about
mom
that
so bad. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a mom so bad.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. I went through a phase in my 20s where I was like, if that.
Yeah, me too. When I was like drunk for a year straight.
Yeah, same. And then I went out of it, and now because I've now recently gone through another breakup, and I'm like, okay.
Been there, man. I've been through a lot of breakups.
Yeah, but you're 24.
I know.
I'm
There's too many
38.
breakups. It's okay.
I
You're
want to
hot
be a
as
mom
f***ing
too.
cool. You'll
I
be
do have
fine.
my eggs frozen, so we have that going
smart.
for me. Yes.
My mom had me when she was 37.
Did she really?
No egg freezing or anything. Yeah.
Okay,
and
I
I'm
love that.
All right, I think so.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, 30. Because I feel like my aunt had a baby at 42, and I'm like, that seems great.
Yeah.
When do you want to be a mom?
I want to be a young mom.
You do?
I do. I know my friends don't like when I say that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm like stable in life and like financially. And if I feel like I did all my crazy shit, I just want to, I think it comes also from being an only child kind of with like the growing up in the only kid in the household where I just want to have so many kids.
Yeah.
I just like family is so, I don't know, important. I never really had that. So I want to create mine, you know?
I feel like people either like see you have and I go, I would be happy with one and done.
Yeah. I don't think anyone should ever be an only child.
But they have so many friends.
I know, but I would not. I'm coming from an only child,
yeah,
pretty much.
It's good to hear your perspective on this.
Yeah, it is really, you always want that. Like, I have my sisters, but it's just different. We're half sisters and we didn't grow up together. Like, like a sister or brother bond is something I've always craved.
I do have such a special bond with my sister, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, so I hear you.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot closer with one of my sisters, thankfully. But, you know, just like growing up with the best, it's a built-in best friend.
It is.
And you can always rely on them.
Yes.
Whereas a friendship, it's like you could cut it.
Yeah.
But sisters, brothers, you're kind of, it's life.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Have two at least. Come on.
But maybe I'll just be blessed with twins, please.
You can like do that nowadays, though.
That's
You
true,
can just
actually.
make twins, which is crazy. You got to be rich as to do it.
Yeah, I'm not rich as
Yeah, me either.
I'll get there, though.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I'm 42, let's hope I'm rich as just make some twins.
Have some twins.
Toss them in the oven.
Maybe triplets. Who knows?
Not easy.
I know, that's insane.
I always hear those stories where people are like, we weren't trying, and then I had triplets. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Could you imagine?
No, that's insane.
That would be absolutely nuts. This episode of Off the Vine is brought to you by the new L'Oreal Paris Bright Reveal Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum and Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Daily Lotion. Dark spots, game over. I spent so much time outside this summer, whether it was playing with the dogs in the backyard or going on a walk, whipping around town in the old Bronco with the top off. That was great, but I'm concerned about my sunspots, which I already had in the first place. You all know how I am about my skin. Crazy. And 100% of the dark spots are intensified by the sun, which I've learned the hard way. The L'Oreal Paris Bright Reveal SPF 50 reduces the appearance of dark spots and resists the induced signs of aging. It's a lightweight and non-greasy sunscreen that has an invisible texture, so it primes really well with makeup. I always say that one of the skincare items that I absolutely cannot live without is SPF. I always regret it if I don't put it on. And just because summer is over does not mean you stop wearing SPF. That's what Elizabeth, my skincare guru, has taught me. SPF is every day. And when you pair it with the Bright Reveal Dark Spot Serum, this derm-validated duo visibly fades and protects your skin from dark spots, leaving your skin looking good and feeling so good, actually. Used it the last few days. And you deserve to feel good because you're worth it. So discover the new Bright Reveal Dark Spot Duo. Visit Target online and in-store to buy yours today. Okay, we know we've all been there. I've heard my friends do it. I've seen myself do it, staring at a closet full of clothes, just every day turning into the Grinch. But what will I wear? That was a terrible Grinch impression, but you get it. Well, that was until I found Quince and finally upgraded my closet with timeless classics and iconic pieces that make putting together an outfit way easier. I created a capsule wardrobe actually with all Quince must-have items like 100% Mongolian cashmere sweater, silk blouses and dresses. Actually, the leather jacket has been a vibe for me lately. I put it over a lot of things, especially with fall coming up, and it makes me just feel badass and classy all at the same time. Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands, and you're probably asking how, and I'm here to answer that. And it's by partnering directly with top factories. So Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes those savings on directly to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes, which is incredible. So take the drama out of planning an outfit and upgrade your closet with Quince today. Go to quince.com/Vine for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Vine and get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Vine. Off the Vine is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Hey Vinos, whether you love true crime or comedies, celebrity interviews, news, even motivational speakers, you know that you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue, right? And guess what? Now you can call the shots on your auto insurance too. You just enter the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. The Name Your Price tool puts you in charge of your auto insurance by working just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance. Then they'll show you a variety of coverages that fit within your budget, giving you all the options. And that's something you'll want to press play on. It's easy to start a quote and you'll be able to choose the best options for you fast. It is just one of the many ways that you can save with Progressive Insurance. So quote today at progressive.com to try the Name Your Price tool for yourself and join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. I love that your platform was built on being hungover.
Crazy, right?
I love it because what an authentic progression that you've taken in life.
It's really cool.
Like, and here you are today, hungover.
I know.
Just doing another
right
pod.
Back to my roots.
Right on brand.
Right on brand. And it's so crazy because like everyone's hungover always. Like it's just drinking is life. No, yeah, she's good. But I'm like, I can't believe I like blew up from that. Yeah. I guess it was just relatable.
What do you think about the new trend happening where people are talking about how alcohol is poison and that people are stopping drinking? Like what?
Listen, I know it is. It's also
delicious,
awesome. Yeah. And it makes me feel like a superhero. And I mean, everyone has vices. Everyone's going to do something. It's everyone's choice.
So my dad has been sober for over 30 years.
My dad's sober too.
Really? Mm-hmm. And does he do AA?
No. The dad was born, my mom said, you have to quit drinking or you're not going to see this child. She's a boss bitch.
I'm obsessed.
And he was like, okay, sure.
And so he stopped.
Yeah, he stopped. I have never seen my dad drink.
I love that. Wow.
Yeah, cool.
You need your mom's energy.
Yeah, she's a badass.
What I say will come to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've always looked at how I drink, and he has always had conversations with me about like true alcoholism. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I know people call me an alcoholic all the time.
Me too.
Oh, all the time.
That's
and
all
I'm
I
like,
get. Yeah.
I know I'm not. You can say whatever you want. I have a wine brand. I do drink and I love it.
Yeah.
I actually love it. I don't want to encourage it to people if they have a problem.
Yeah.
But please don't follow me if you have a problem because I will not be a good influence for you. I don't want to, I will take the less followers for the people. Like I don't want
We're the same in that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I come from the same thing. Like, so I've seen so much addiction. Like there's so many heroin, like my sister's heroin addict. Like I've seen the worst that you could possibly see, like Narcanning someone at 8 years old.
Yeah. Wow.
So like when people call me an alcoholic, I'm like, dude, come on.
I know, because you're like, I know what that looks like.
I know what addiction is.
Yeah, and I know how serious that is, and you can't just toss out the term like that to me.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
I'm like, I drink because, man, you wouldn't last a day in my head, so sometimes I need a break, okay?
Yeah, I truly enjoy it. Like, I love a gin martini. I love a glass of wine. I love getting a little buzzed.
Yeah, and it's not always.
No. Only like 5 times a week.
And who cares? It's our lives.
That's what I like about the younger generation, like coming up. I was talking to Dixie D'Amelio about it because they're so open. Mm-hmm. You know, like the older generation, like not my parents because they're the most open people on planet Earth, but like the older generation is so stuck in their ways. And I really want my generation of like the millennial type woman to get away from that, and not because the next generation coming in of all you young little queens coming in, I feel like everybody's so open and accepting and understanding. It is really cool. And it's really cool.
Yeah, especially because I grew up in kind of a not a small town, but a closed-minded town, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
And like leaving and coming to New York has been really eye-opening because when people stay in small towns, unfortunately, it's a cycle and you can't really change where you're from and the people you know and grow up with. Like I go back home sometimes and I'm like, people are really stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
And I think it takes leaving to see that.
Well, I always call it the benefit of hindsight. We can always look back and have that 2020 vision and go, oh shit.
Yeah.
I would have been that.
Mm-hmm.
And some people get stuck and I mean,
it's no one's fault though. It's sad.
No, it's not. It's actually sad, but some people enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like some people can't. Some people could never last a day in New York City.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Here you are on year 3. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
You are rough around the edges now.
Yes.
But I heard you're coming to Nashville soon.
I am. I have a live show in Nashville.
When? I live there, but
oh my gosh, you want to come?
Yes.
Do you want to? Maybe you want to be a guest?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
when
so
is
fun.
It?
When is our live show, Hannah? November 9th.
I'll be there.
Yay!
Oh, I will totally come. I mean, you don't have to have me on stage or anything, but I will come.
No, that'll be fun.
Where are you going, Zanies?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Who did I just meet from Barstowe that was there with Joey and Pat?
Oh, maybe Alex Bennett?
Yes.
Yes.
She's lovely.
Yeah, she just left Barstowe actually.
Oh, she did? Oh, just kidding?
No, she is lovely though, but her contract was up. So.
Oh, okay, got it. They did a live show there, and I've done 2 live shows at
Is it a good spot?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's
this
iconic,
is our first live show tour.
It's iconic.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yes, so many big people. They have everybody's faces, like Adam Sandler, like all the
sick.
Yeah, it's amazing. So it's a good spot. But
okay, I'll see you there.
So November 9th, see you there. Mm-hmm. Where can people get tickets?
Sold out, unfortunately.
Oh no.
I know, it's awesome. Cool. But it sold out the first day of the whole tour.
Holy shit.
It was so cool. I'm so grateful.
That's crazy.
Yeah, super blessed and grateful that it sold out in a day. You guys are the shit.
Were you a fan of Barstowe before being on?
Kind of. I'm from Boston, so I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Everyone in Boston is like Dave Portnoy's God. So I knew of it. I thought it was super cool. I was like infatuated by the fact that they asked me to work for them. And then I started like going down the rabbit hole and figuring who everyone was and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like before I joined, the only like women at Barstool big were Call Her Daddy.
Oh, so, right. I forgot that's where she started.
So it was like very bro-y, and I'm very girly. So
they needed a little bit of that in there.
Yeah. Women at Barstool are amazing. I don't think the media gives them enough credit. They think Barstool is just a bunch of dudes, but there's a lot more women than you think, and they're kicking ass. Like Plan Brie, for instance, Chicks in the Office, we're like the top brands at Barstool. So
that's amazing.
Women are doing their thing at Barstool.
Yeah, they sure are. I love it.
Yeah, no, Barstool's amazing. They're great. I owe them a lot.
That's one of my friends. Do you know Biz Nasty, Paul Biz?
Of course. Yeah. Love him.
I've known him forever. I used to date some guy back in Vancouver in my 20s.
Oh, okay.
And he was his best friend.
Oh, no shit.
And he dated my business partner.
Oh, I love that.
Paul dated my business partner. And we're all still friends. I just saw him last time I was in Phoenix. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's the sweetest guy in the world.
He's the sweetest.
It's crazy.
Canadian.
Canadian, just sweet guy, man.
I wanted to talk about people coming out of the woodworks. Do you have people that like from your past that now see that where you're at with Barstool and your podcast that come out of the woodworks? Or did you change your phone number? Are you like...
There's honestly, I want to say yes, but no, mostly because my friends in my life I still have my best friends from growing up. They're still my best friends. So like there's no one really to come out of the woodworks because I'm still in the woodworks with them, like I don't know. It's weird. I've always been friends with everyone from growing up and stayed friends with them. I don't know. I'm really bad at making new friends.
Same.
Yeah.
It took me 5 years to find like one solid friend in Nashville.
Yeah, I just compare everyone to my childhood friends I'm still so close with them. It's like no one's gonna compare.
I feel that. Wait, you also have a book club. I want to talk about that.
Yes. Oh my God, I just started at BBC.
Okay, BBC.
Brianna's book club.
I love that. I have mine is called BBG.
Oh my God, I love it.
Big Book Guys.
I like that.
I just realized that matched with yours right now in that moment because I never abbreviated it. I always just call it like we're the Big Book Guys.
Yeah.
But my wine club's Big Wine Guys, and so
I love that.
I try and keep it all in the fam. But we should join forces.
We should join forces
and make one big book club like event or something.
Wait, that'd be fun.
What book are you reading right now?
Demon Copperhead.
I never even heard of it.
It's really good. You should read it. Yeah, it's really dark and twisted and crazy.
Say less.
It's so good.
That's up my alley.
It's so good.
Everybody that listens to this podcast, that they know I like dark and twisty. That's always what I call it.
Yeah, it's like real life shit, crazy.
Is it more fun? Have you read Verity?
Of course.
Have you read Too Late?
Yes.
More up than that?
Yeah, it's
different.
Like, yeah, it's like addiction, like this. It's crazy. It's crazy. You got to read it.
We should introduce our two clubs.
Yes, let's do it.
Introduce your club to mine. I'll introduce my club to yours.
Okay. Mine's new. All right. We're not the smart. I don't know. I'm not the smartest or fastest reader.
I'm not either.
Okay. So this is a good joint force then.
It makes
it's a casual book club. No pressure.
No pressure. We give them a certain amount of months to read it.
Yes. Okay. I love that.
I love it so much. And then we can get together, do another podcast, or like get people, join our two book clubs and do it. Yeah.
We're joining forces.
We are.
Yeah.
We actually are. I'm really excited. Okay. And then I'll bring the wine and you bring Grace.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. I've got one game for you before I let you go.
Okay.
Well, okay. Do you want to, I'll give you an option. Do you want to play Breeze Top 3?
Okay.
Or Quick Debrief?
Ooh.
Where one is top 3, obviously, and the other one's kind of just rapid first questions to get to know you better.
What do you like better? I'm into either.
Okay, I'm going to do this one. Quick debrief.
Okay.
Okay. Last time you cried?
A week ago when I found those kittens.
Oh, fair.
It was of happiness though.
Yeah. You're like, I'm your mom now.
I was like, I love you guys so much. Oh, and I cried when I met Mary because I was just so sad that she's so old.
Oh, how old?
She's like 31 or something.
Oh, wait, how long
she's
did
on her
Versus live? Like 36?
I think she's like going out, yeah. So, which makes me sad as I'm patting her. I'm like, I just fell in love with you and you're gonna die.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I rescued both my dogs and I'm like, why didn't I know you when you were babies?
I know. It's
I didn't
tough.
know you for years of your life. I hate it. Okay, reality show you'd choose to be on.
Oh, Below Deck.
Oh, yes.
Sign me the up.
I know.
Yeah.
I've never been a Bravo girl. And then one of my girlfriends is like diehard Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
And she came to stay with me at my house and she had it on nonstop. And I was like, I get it.
I got addicted, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun. Okay. Last time you were jealous?
Oh, God. I used to be a really jealous person. Something in me, I'm really loving who I am lately. And like, I know exactly who I am. So
Amazing.
I stopped getting jealous, which is cool. But last time I got jealous. Oh, I was jealous this morning, actually, when I woke up and Grace wasn't as hungover as I was.
Fair.
I was like, fuck you, man.
Very valid. Very valid. What's the last thing in your search history on Google?
Oh, let's look it up. Probably something
Sometimes
it's
it's either really dumb or
Matters
really
like porn.
Yeah, Pornhub.com.
Okay, search. Fred Again tickets for Forest Hills and yeah, I love Fred Again. Do you know who Fred Again is?
No.
DJ. Awesome.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to know what my search history was. Let's see. It's probably like your name. Just kidding. It is. Oh, Wordle. That's boring.
Yeah, I guess ours aren't that interesting.
Oh yeah, mine's boring.
Yeah, mine was boring. Mine was like a cloud couch dupe because I don't want to pay $30,000 for a couch.
I did the same thing.
I'm like, what the fuck?
But I got duped because I got the couch of my dreams and I sat on it and I was like, this sucks.
Oh, that
and it was
sucks.
still like $4,000.
No.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it. Okay, most starstruck you've ever been.
Ooh, this is a good one. Most starstruck. Oh, Aubrey Plaza.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Obsessed with her. I think she's a genius. She's so talented. She's beautiful. She's funny. She's amazing.
Yes.
And I went to her Saturday Night Live show taping, and then we went to the after party. And
cool.
The whole time I'm just like, I couldn't even enjoy because I'm like, she's right there. I need to go talk to her.
Did you?
I did. It took about 16 Tito's and crayons. And then I went over to her and I was like, I would kill myself if I didn't talk to you. And I'm like, why did I just say that? And then we took a picture. I know.
We got a photo.
We got a photo and she was so sweet. And yeah, that was the most starstruck I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I always try and think about what mine would be. And I always forget because
I know. I meet so many people. I'm not really starstruck.
Yeah, me either.
Not that I'm like, oh, I'm too cool. I just like, I don't.
No, you just know they're human beings.
Yeah, because I just know so many like famous people that you're just
starstruck at Seal.
Regular. Seal.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know. Last thing, I always make my guests confess something to me.
Okay.
Something embarrassing, something that's happened to you in your life where you're like, this is the most embarrassing thing that I've ever experienced in my whole life. Like, for example, one of my friends, shit in somebody's toilet. He was on a date and it didn't flush, and he scooped it out and threw it out the window into.
I would throw up. I would I would have to own up to that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I haven't done that yet, thankfully.
Well, there's still time.
I've already admitted to peeing my pants. I've never really shit myself, which is good.
That's great. Great news.
Trying to think of something embarrassing. I don't really get embarrassed.
I don't.
I think
either.
Embarrassment is a personality trait. I say that a lot. I'm like, if you just don't get embarrassed, you don't get embarrassed.
Because then you probably think of it as this is great podcast content.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know.
Have you ever hooked up with a dude and something happened embarrassing, or have you ever, I don't know. Nothing comes to mind?
Nothing comes to mind.
Well, you.
But I do. But everything I do is embarrassing. Is the thing.
No, I get
it.
Everyone
is like cringe, embarrassing, but I'm like, I don't see it that way.
I get it.
I don't know. I guess
it's okay.
Yeah, nothing embarrassing. I guess that I can think of.
Well, when something happens, please think of me.
I
first
will,
and call me and go. It happened.
I will.
Okay.
Something. I'm terrified. I'm embarrassed for the first time.
The very first time in my 24 years. Tell everybody where they can find your podcast, everything, all the things.
Yeah, you can find me. My podcast with my best friend Grace is Plan Brie Uncut. You watch it on YouTube, stream it everywhere. 2 episodes a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then we got BFFs every Wednesday. And yeah, you can find me on TikTok, Brianna Chickenfry, Instagram, Brianna Chickenfry.
Where did that name come from?
Oh, so stupid. I was just drunk and I thought my leg looked like a Burger King chicken fry. And
so you're like, that's my name now.
But I didn't think I was going to get followers. I was just like, this is a silly name. Because I was pre-med, so I didn't want to make my, use my actual last name.
Yeah.
So I was like, I won't get into med school. It didn't happen, but.
Funny.
Yeah, crazy. So that's
I always love hearing, you have crispy R's like me, by the way.
People have been saying that lately.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird.
No,
because
I like
I'm from Boston.
I'm from Canada. When I go home, do I have crispy R's?
Yeah, when I go home, they disappear. I talk like that.
Oh, maybe you know what it is? Maybe you tried to like not sound super Boston, so I think I've really trained myself into it. Your R's, or you're like crazy.
Yeah, because my Boston accent was really bad. It is when I'm around.
Hear it even a little bit.
I know it is when I'm around my friends and my family, and like when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
The accent
that's
comes out.
Canadian for me.
Yeah, it comes right out, and I'm like. It's just so no one takes you seriously with the Boston accent, especially as a woman. They think you're Blake Lively from the town and you're a prostitute. So I'm like, I've been training myself to say my fucking R's. Best love story of all time. People don't give it enough credit. They think it's a bank robbing movie. It's a love story.
It is a love story.
It's a love story.
I remember Jeremy Renner in that one scene where he's like hiding, and then they're like, "Come out from behind there," and he goes, "Ah." You.
Yeah,
and I always say that, but people never. Yeah, people never know what I'm talking about. But
I know. I always say, "Whose car we taking?"
Whose car we taking? Yeah, that's a great movie.
I know.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
It was really fun. I really hope to see you in Nashville.
Yes, I'll see you November 9th.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it in my calendar right
Cheers.
now.
I'm gonna drink the rest of that wine.
Please take it home with you.
I will.
Do it. You chug it right now.
I'll
do it.
Get on one knee and chug it.
I will get on one knee. And chug it, yes. I'm Kaitlyn Bristowe. I'll see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.